Hi guys, I've been using my C4 Falcon VGRs for about 6 or 7 months now, and I thought I'd just let you guys know how they've been going for me so far. Um, First thing I'd like to say about them is they've got a very narrow blade, which has been great for me. On plastic fins, a lot of plastic fins that I've used, the blade has been a little bit wider, and when I've been kicking down, the blades often used to come into contact and mess up my kick. But with these Falcons, the blade is very narrow, and they don't come into contact when I'm kicking down. So that's been very good for me. The next thing I'd like to say about these fins is that I'm using the Oma Stingray foot pocket. These fins are normally sold with the Oma Millennium foot pocket. And there's a slight problem with the Stingray is that there is a gap. You see the gap between the blade and the foot pocket. But it's mainly cosmetic and it hasn't affected my performance. But it's just something to think about. The next thing I like to say about the foot pocket, this foot pocket and blade combination, is that while the blade flexes nicely where there's no foot pocket rail, along the rail of the foot pocket it is very stiff and not a lot of flex there when I'm just flexing it like this. In the water it definitely flexes a lot more, and it's fine for me. I've got quite a strong kick, and I'm over 6 foot tall, so for me the stiff rail hasn't been a problem. But if you don't have quite as strong a kick and you're a little bit shorter, you might want to think about trying to get a softer foot pocket with a softer rail. With my current experience now with freediving, I've been freediving for about a year now, and I'm generally diving to around 20 to 25 meters at the moment. And it was a tough decision to purchase these C4s at $495 US. It's quite an expensive purchase. And at my current experience level, I might have just been able to have stayed with plastic fins and saved a lot of money. I would say that carbon is not essential for freediving. And if you're on a budget, maybe go for a pair of plastic fins. For the price that you pay, one thing that's concern for me is that I've done a lot of rocky shore dives, and my fins have come into contact with rocks quite a lot, and I have picked up quite a lot of scratching and some very deep scratches, and that's not too comfortable for me, considering how much money I spent on these blades. But if the rocks are not going to be a problem for you, and also if you're doing a lot of work in the pool, then I don't think that should be an issue. They've got the new T700 compound, which is basically, I think C4 says that basically the blade is stronger, and I think that's extra strength is in terms of the flex rather than scratch resistant. That's for sure. Last thing is the size of the foot pocket. If you're just wondering about what size you want to get, my shoe size is a size 11 exactly. I got the size 11 to 12 foot pocket. I can wear these fins without any socks. It's a little bit loose, but I don't notice that once I'm in the water. When I put on a 3mm sock, the foot pocket fits me perfectly. Not tight at all. I've still got a little bit of space left in the foot pocket, but that is just perfect. No foot cramps or anything like that. Okay, and I think that is it for my review of these fins. Before you get them, consider the price, consider what your current experience level is, and if you'll really need them. But if you've got the money to spare, then go ahead and get yourself a pair of C4 fins. All right, thanks for listening. Cheers.